Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Today, we want to talk about Bitcoin MYK being up 22.5% today. Not bad. This is a free cryptocurrency. Its sister token, the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar, was up over 3,000% yesterday. So these projects work in conjunction with each other. Um, and they're doing very well for a free cryptocurrency. It's an amazing feat, seeing that most cryptocurrency projects are 80–90% down at this point in time. And I think it's a reason for that. We're also going to talk a little bit about the similarities with the Bitcoin MYK project and what's happening with Elon Musk on Twitter. That's important, that they're relational, and that some of the things that Elon Musk is able to do on Twitter and the problems addressing a huge concern with social media companies being a big part now of how businesses get marketed out, how our personal relationships engage and such. And so these are very important factors, and it's also why I believe cryptocurrency isn't doing as good as many of us believe it could, although it should. And that is because we just find no use with cryptocurrency. Besides chasing meme coins and getting that pump, hoping to make money. That's the only reason we're using it, hoping to get that pump for the month. 90% of people don't get it. 90% of people lose their money. It's nothing else to do with that cryptocurrency after that, right? It's not like Twitter, something that, or social media, some people are going to continue to use day to day, every day. Big multi-billion dollar companies are going to use. It's just nothing there. And that's a big problem why these projects don't succeed. So we're going to get a little bit into that today. Some of the reasons I think Bitcoin MYK is starting to perform well, as we covered earlier. It's hard for cryptocurrency projects to gain in high liquid markets. Generally, what happens in a high liquid market, prices start to stabilize. And for you opportunists, it's very important that you guys understand that the more liquidity comes in, it's probably going to be harder to start to get those gains, right? But you can experience a good amount of growth depending on the project if it's useful, right? And we're going to explain some of the reasons I think projects like Bitcoin and YK is making a lot more sense, and why I think people are going to begin to focus more on this when they're losing in all their cryptocurrencies, this is going to be a wake up call for some of them. I think to go, it's a reason we're losing these cryptocurrencies. They're not useful to people. People aren't they aren't important to people. It's not important enough to put energy nor money into it. And so we need to cover some of the reasons why that is. So let's take a look at Bitcoin MYK and talk about that a little bit today. All right, so we're not on Twitter, but there are some similarities on Bitcoin MYK. What's happening is you got people using the platform. That's creating use and that's creating value. Now, this is something people are probably going to do despite what the price of the cryptocurrency is. And I think that's important in the conversation because many of these cryptocurrency projects, besides that price thing, there is no use case whatsoever. And so that means there's no real value behind these projects, right? You got to be doing something on these networks, right? So being able to open up communication, having payment gateways and structures where businesses and individual accounts can engage in, right, is very important. Looking at my account here, as I earn just using the site, right, you earn the cryptocurrency just using it. You're able to transfer anywhere around the world, right, through your account. Also has an instant message systems, and I can go in here through my messages and check those and see what's going on there. And so what you have is also not only access to all your friends, family, and people around the globe. You now have a direct payment gateway to all these people, right? Using the technology of the blockchain, right? So as I go to my profile page here, let's see. I think what it's doing is probably trying to load up some of my communications and messages, which we have the instant message system on the front page where we no longer really need to use this. But as you can see, let me just get out of here. Um, you're able to do that. And I like the way the profile pages look. You can do a lot of cool stuff on your profile pages. Let me get back to the main page though. And I really like how the interface looks. It's a lot of cool stuff. You can create groups and stuff. And I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on the video, but you guys can come over and try it yourself and explore some of it. You can explore some of the uh, things going on here. I'm still on my page. I'm trying to get back to the main page though. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, it looks like it's taking me back to the main page now, the home page, where you can kind of get use of all of the latest news feeds that's coming through from the members as such. And when you like, comment, visit pages, you're minting the cryptocurrency. Pretty darn cool stuff. It's a lot of topics you guys might be interested in. Some of you guys might like information on Star Wars, right? In these videos that people can post them. They can upload them to put them right on the channel, or I'm sorry, right on the site, etc. They can write about their favorite topics in whatever language they want, and so on and so forth. So all that's happening. We believe this is going to be the wave of the future, and this is probably what cryptocurrency is lacking. Again, going back to what's happening with Twitter and Elon Musk. Elon Musk has made some changes. Some feel for the better. Elon Musk, one of those people. He's always gonna have some people who praise him, and he's always gonna have this group of people that don't like some of his policies, right? But being in cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I think one thing we all agree on is that we don't want one person to be able to remove us from a social media site at their whim. And that's the type of power Elon Musk wields. He can change his mind about people anytime in any fashion and anytime he wants. And so that's getting to be a problem for many of us, even that possibility. And I believe that's what's going to feed value to platforms like this. This is something I want you guys to understand that people will use regardless of the price of the cryptocurrency, that people will use regardless as to what the price of Bitcoin is. And the reason being is that there is a use for this just totally outside of price. And I think that's where we need to go. And that's when we're going to start to see this true buildup of value, right? That, at least that's my opinion, right? I'd invite you all to give it a try. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like earning a cryptocurrency, and I think you'll like being able to send it globally all over the world. It's a cool wallet interface system where I think many merchants will start to get involved in this, especially in lands now where they're using things like phone minutes to do transactions. People are trading phone minutes to buy bread, to buy milk, and it's a lot more insecure way of doing it when they can use platforms like this. And also, many people in the West, I think, can find value in the growth of what can happen in this platform over a great amount of time. But also probably in the short term as well. We don't know, but what we're saying is that we approach all of our directions on cryptocurrency first with use. Is this something you guys want to use and will be using? I think so, because you do cool things. You post pictures. You can do all these things you do on all your social media sites. Earn the cryptocurrency at the same time. Move it to where you want and establish a community you have more control over, other than being at the whim of one rich guy who bought an entire social media network and can pretty much control most of our lives through it. So that's something to think about. I think those engage with the important ideas and topics around the cryptocurrency space. And that's all I want to say in today's video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. Have questions about products like this. If you're one of those cryptocurrency people, you're just tired of the nonsense with cryptocurrency, you want understandably well-established established formulated products that make sense to most people, then I think this will interest you. If you want to keep chasing meme coins and the casino, then you'll continue to do that, be 90% under in your investment. You have to decide where you want to be in that. But that's all I want to say in this video, guys. Till next time, to always take care of yourselves and each other.